Alrighty, so here we are back again with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Stilt-man Build-A-Figure wave. And this is Marvel's Prowler. You want to hear something funny? Like, I decided to do like individual videos on these guys just so I can like not forget to do something or feel rushed. And then like the last video, I kind of felt like I was rushing through it with Gwen Stacy, and I was trying to show you guys like, hey, maybe you can do this with this body, and pretty much none of that worked. And I completely forgot about SpiderHam. So yeah, so there's SpiderHam, top heavy. His head's like really big. If you lean him over, like his head tilted forward, he can stand. If you put his head straight up, he's gonna fall backwards. And then there we have the probably more comic book accurate Spider-Ham, and then the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Ham, and it's pretty much just a flimsy, not flimsy, it's decent, but it's just like a PVC character, pretty much. Like I'm glad that they gave him to us the way they did, instead of making us purchase this tiny figure, similar to what they did with the other Spider-Ham. Although it came with the biggest piece to the Monster Venom, I want to say, and it had an interchangeable head, which was kind of cool. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, moving on. Here's Marvel's Prowler. Really good looking figure. Um, and that's one thing that kind of made me question. Anyways, we'll get to that shortly. We'll get to that shortly. Equipped with an armored suit and gadget-filled wrist gauntlet, Prowler pursues his enemies under the cover of darkness. So Prowler is actually a really dope Spider-Man character. We all know that he was a villain and a foe of Spider-Man. But further down the line, they actually became friends, and the Prowler would actually take on the role of Spider-Man when Peter Parker needed to be in the same place as Spider-Man. So they did develop a friendship in the comic books. However, yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to happen in Into the Spider-Verse. Unless somehow he comes back from the dead. But yeah, so they pretty much killed him off. And yeah, spoiler, sorry. If you haven't seen the movie by now, yeah, something's not right. But anyway, we're going to pause this and then go from there. I've seen people putting this briefcase with Stilt-man. I'm not too sure if that's supposed to be Stilt-man's or not, because in the package they don't even show um, whether or not. Yeah, he's not equipped with it at all, and maybe he has interchangeable hands that I had. Yeah, so again, maybe he has interchangeable hands because I haven't opened this figure nor the Frogman. But yeah, I'm gonna say he does have interchangeable hands, and maybe it does go with a Stilt-man and not Prowler. So let's pause this, crack him open, and see what we got. Alrighty. So here we have Prowler out of package. And it's a really good figure. I'm gonna say like nothing too special, but it's really good looking. And again, we got pinless technology on this guy as well. Arms, or I should say at least the elbow, double hinged, no pins. Same thing with the knee, double hinged. Really, really good looking figures. And I kind of thought like at first like the head sculpt was like really weird, the way the mask is folded inward like that. And I gotta say that's really actually accurate to what we seen in the cartoon, as he was running, or chasing Miles and running throughout the film. Like, it gives it that look of him running, but it's really good, man. And I think it's a really pleasing looking figure, man. Like, I dig it. He came with a briefcase, which I still don't know who the hell this briefcase belongs to. And I'm gonna say it's Prowler's and not Stilt-man's. But one cool thing is it does open and close, right? So if you did that, like it is shut. And I wiggled it, and I can see that the money on the inside actually should be able to come out, and it does. So if you wanted to just have like a stack of cash somewhere on the ground or on the floor, table, what have you, you can use that. But yeah, no complaints, man, about this figure at all. Other than if that is his briefcase, that's the only accessory he came with besides the cape, because those are the only two things that are like removable. And this does not fit in his hand at all. So if you wanted him to like grip this briefcase, like by the handle, yeah, his hand's like way too big. So maybe it does belong to Stilt-man, because those fingers, those phalanges are too thick to go in there. But he can hold it, but barely. So I don't even know if you guys saw that on camera. So yeah, maybe this is Stilt-man's bag of money. And if that's the case, I mean, I think we could have gotten like different hands for this guy, other than the cape. I mean, we didn't really get anything, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not complaining. Again, I think Hasbro did an awesome job with this figure. I mean, could we have used butterfly joints on this guy? Sure. I mean, that's probably going to be like the biggest complaint about it. But other than that, let's see, where's my other Prowler at? Give me 1 second. So, yeah. So here we have the comic book version of Prowler, which I think is an awesome figure. This could have used butterfly joints. But yeah, quick side by side into the Spiderverse version. I kind of like the colors, but at the same time, to me, this is like classic Prowler colorway. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So, did we talk about Stilt-man pieces? No, I don't think so. So he came with the right arm to Stilt-man. And again, we're going to get that built right after this next video. And of extra fist. So that's going to do it. I don't really think there's anything that we should change or try to switch out or do any swaps with this figure. It is what it is. Nothing makes sense in my head right now, so we're going to move on. But yeah, please like, subscribe, and as always, take care.